The water hose.
Powerhouse.
My yawning angel.
I'm awake before 9 a.m. I'm awake before 8:30.
Goals. Squad goals. Is it 7? Is it 8?
It's 8:16.
Oh, okay. I thought it might still be 7:50. But yes. Coffee with Creatives. Welcome to our latest episode.
I want to cry.
She's being dramatic, but yes, we're having coffee.
Sleepy.
She's being sleepy. We are going to the gym this morning. That's the plan. We've made many plans. Yesterday we had a full day of editing. There'll be a new video out on Aubry 42 very soon. A very, very spicy. What do you call it? Unhauling? No, U-hauling? An undressing? A U-haul.
Try-on haul.
Try-on haul, yeah.
U-Haul is a moving company.
U-Haul's a moving... I'm kind of tired too. I've been up since 5:30, so, you know.
So gross.
Yeah.
He did it to himself, though. I set an alarm.
Yeah, I think I gave myself food poisoning. I've been to the toilet 3 times this morning.
Okay.
But yeah, rocking and rolling in the free world.
I'm about to need to go to the toilet again, too.
What?
I'm about to need to go to the toilet again, too.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. Maybe it was the pizza we had last night, then.
Never blame the pizza.
I would never blame the pizza.
Don't blame the
The
pizza.
combination of yesterday's foods that climacted in the pizza. We went hiking in a cave yesterday.
Yes, we did. We both almost fell on some black ice, and it was really fun. I like that.
I don't know if it was black ice. It was more like ice that was black just because there was no light on it.
It's called black ice once you can't see it because it's black.
Oh.
The ice that we were walking on before, you can see it, which is why that's just normal ice.
I don't know if that's appropriate to call ice black in this modern time. All right, it's an election year.
What it's called.
What
We're
about
not running for election.
non-Caucasian ice?
You know what?
Is a little more. That ice was a big, yeah, right, yeah.
That ice was some. Ice.
Yeah. Rhymes with trigger.
Oh my god! I remember I went to I was in this one part and me and someone were trying to name all of the colors and numbers that we could in Spanish. And, black in Spanish
Negro.
is negro. And this one guy, I think his name was Brody or something, but this one really white guy that was trying to do it with me and a group of other people. Everyone's white. I don't know why I said that. But this one guy, when he was going to say the color black, negro, he just went... and just said it with a hard R.
Oh, hard R will get you in trouble, yeah.
It got him in so much trouble because we were in Spanish class.
Yeah.
So he got in a lot of trouble. It was really flippin' funny, though. Oh, yeah.
Nuts, yeah.
I don't know why that just came into my mind, but it was just so funny.
Well, yeah, well, I saw on the Instagram stories today that Joe Rogan was talking about how California has spent $25 billion on the homeless problem over the last 4 years.
Yeah,
so
$46 billion of that went to somewhere. No one knows where it went.
They don't know where 25 of the billion went over the last 5 years. They're like, we don't know where it went.
Billion. It's 26? I thought it was 46.
46? I could be wrong. It could be 46. Well, whatever it is.
There's multiple millions of dollars missing from the Homeless California Fund.
Yeah, it's over $6 billion a year for the last 5 years, over the last 4 years. So while the latest Biden administration has been in the White House, California has just been on a shopping spree. They apparently had a surplus of money in the budget, and now they're down by $46 billion.
Yeah, they have $46 billion deficit.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's from having over $100 billion surplus. So yeah, your man Gavin Newsom. I've never understood how they've after the way he handled the pandemic. I don't know how they didn't kick him out. He's Nancy Pelosi's nephew.
That's why he hasn't gone kicked out. He's Nancy Pelosi's nephew. You just answered your own question. But I just hate today's day and age. There's so many fights going on, especially around the school. All of the students are attacking their teachers. teachers aren't getting paid enough, we're going to end up having no school system
Well, the
anymore.
teachers are like indoctrinated with this liberal agenda that they're spouting to the students, which isn't great.
Well, yeah, but most of the time, like, that one female teacher that we saw yesterday, she was teaching British literature.
And where the girl started got it.
Saying about
You don't talk to me like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, what I was told from the story is the girl was getting sent to the principal's office because she kept talking in the middle of class and, you know, stuff she shouldn't be doing in class, passing notes, yada yada. She was 15-year-old and she got sent to the principal's office and she was like, she told the teacher, you can't talk to me like that, you can't tell me what to do, and then just like kept yelling or getting in her face, and she just attacked her.
Yeah, that was a big girl though. That girl, she was bigger.
So apparently when they went to the ground, the 15-year-old student dragged the teacher to the ground, and she like ended up hurting her leg. She still has to be on a walker.
Yeah.
She can't go to the school still. She quit.
Oh yeah, no, fat people if they fall will like break the bone or something.
Oh yeah,
so if
it's
you
like
if you trip, if you trip a fat person or if they fall on the floor, like you could, especially at her age, she was a woman in her 50s, her bones are a little more frail. Yeah, no, that's wild.
I kind of want to go to a public park now and just trip fat people, just to see what happens.
It's like a turtle being turned on its back. It's like, I can't get up. I can't get up.
That'd be so funny. I feel so bad. I used to be a caregiver and I would help the fat people, and now I just want to trip them.
Yeah.
See, today's day and age, it's fucked up.
Yeah. No, I don't.
There's fights, homeless.
The homeless thing as well, it's not getting any better.
No, it's just gotten worse over the past 10 years. I remember I was looking through my memories on Snapchat, and like 6 years ago today, me and my dad went to California. Or I went to go see my dad in California. But either way, we were in California in Hollywood. Like, we could walk around, there wasn't as much homeless people. I was still young then, so like I still felt safe. Like, it was fine. And now you can't go anywhere without seeing at least 5 crackheads everywhere, or a whole street lined with homeless tents and camps and crap.
Yeah, it looks like Mad Max.
It's
just looks like Mad Max.
But also when I went, that
I don't want to see homeless people's butts or ball. Like, I don't want to see anybody naked that I'm not getting paid to see. Like, they walk around. The thing that I don't get, there's so many things where it's like, that's an arrestable offense. Like, when they're openly masturbating.
Yeah, that's another thing. Why are they getting arrested?
Yeah.
Like, they're getting paid to be homeless. They're getting
cell phones. They're getting money.
$1,000 from anywhere. From stores, from homes, up to $1,000. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's stealing. That's a fucking crime. Cops, because they lost their budget of billions of dollars, so they don't have rich cops in LA anymore. Cops don't want to do shit anymore. And
all the trainees they're either new guys that haven't got a clue what they're doing and they while lacking experience, or they're guys that are jaded that are just hanging in for their pension.
Yeah, literally, like, no one actually cares, and they don't want to do anything because they also don't want to get any of the backlash from everyone.
They don't want to get, they don't want to get their life destroyed. Yeah.
It's so stupid. I hate this world.
Well, it's just California and America. We'll see. Trump daddy coming down the line in the next election. I saw a story earlier on where it was like Trump was greeting a guy that had his arm blown off in a terrorist attack.
Oh yeah, he was trying to like shake his hand, but that was the arm that was.
No, that was Biden. Biden did that.
Biden.
Trump. Then they showed Trump doing like the same thing, and the way Trump was so dignified and respectful and. You know, it was like touching to watch, and then seeing the Biden thing, it was just like, what the?
Watching Biden is so entertaining. It's like watching your little child in a play, and you can't help them or tell them what to do. You just have to sit back and watch and be like, oh, honey.
Yeah, it's his arrogance though. It's his arrogance and the entitlement of it's like.
That's why I feel like he's a little kid, because that's the energy he gives off. His little kid arrogance energy. And
then it turns out that those Palestine protests last week were funded by China. You know, it was like, yeah, obviously it's going to be funded by enemies, because it's not a good look for America to have all these.
That's another thing with America. All of our Ivy League schools, the top colleges in America, fucking protesting for Palestine. That happened last week. And then during graduation, a girl that got her master's in social work, might I add, destroyed her diploma. She ripped it while on stage wearing zip ties.
After her parents had paid $120,000.
She wasn't on scholarship. They paid the full thing. Like,
wild.
That's just, I feel bad for all these kids and for their parents. Not for the kids, for their parents. And then all those kids that did the protests and aren't allowed to graduate now, they're freaking out. They're like, no, the school shouldn't treat us like this. It's discrimination because we did this. But no, you guys fucked it up for yourselves. Take responsibility and be adults.
You're being anti-Semites. Like that. I think that there should be a law about being anti-Semitical. And then I think like a lot of those kids should have been arrested.
Well, the thing with our country is freedom of speech. That's a huge thing, you know? Like, that's why a lot of people come to this country, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, yada, yada, yada. But it's the freedom of speech that's fucking up everyone. Because we have the freedom of speech, everyone feels the need to have their opinions about stuff, have their own opinions, and have their own protests, even if it's for the side that wants to kill America.
Yeah, but there's a right and a wrong way to go about it. You can't have your protest and block the entrance, the pathway for other people that are trying to go to class.
Oh yeah, everyone.
You can't do that.
There was kids in Florida that tried blocking the path to go to Disney World in Florida, and all of the cars on the highway got out of their vehicles and were screaming at them. It was a whole bunch of transgender people too. All of them ended up in jail. Everyone is saying, like, we hate you guys, we hate your protests, like, no one's supporting you.
No one gives a shit. Yeah, no one cares is the one that I saw.
They're causing a giant traffic jam on the highway, on a busy highway in Florida, one of the busiest states.
Yeah, this isn't how you get support for your cause.
Yeah, that's not how you get support. That's how you get hate. And the fact that these people don't get that, even though they're getting yelled at too, is so fucking funny.
But they have it, like, justified. It's been, like, they've been sold this ridiculous thing where it's like, no, it's justified for you to act. It's just like the Democrats when Trump won the first time. In 2016, it was like they were calling everyone Nazis and fascists, and it's like, hang on, the only people that are behaving like Nazis and fascists are you, the people that are calling everyone else. Like, there is the mass gaslighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild.
It's all gaslit. It's so fucking stupid. I miss back in, like, the 60s and 70s when all of the men were coming back from war and all the older guys were like, fuck the commies. I miss that.
Yeah. Fuck
nowadays,
the commies.
Everyone, we're just letting everyone in. We're accepting everyone, even their protests and stupidity. There's some people, I think that they said they were Islamic. They could have been
Syrian. They were from Syria.
There you go, Syria.
Which is right beside Jordan. It's on the border of Iraq.
I don't know my geography, so thank God for this guy. But these two guys came across the border just walking. They didn't get stopped. Well, they got stopped and asked, why are you coming to America? But that's it. They were carrying 511 tactical gear.
They weren't stopped by an official.
No, they weren't. They were stopped by people asking, why are you coming to America? Because they're in 511 tactical gear. They're like, we're just coming to stay safe and have, like, a normal life and get some good jobs. And we're like, but why are you coming in 511 tactical gear to our country? We don't need that. We have so much war already.
Or you're coming in illegally as well. Would have been a good one.
Yeah, you're coming in illegally. Well, it doesn't even matter if you come in illegally anymore. Biden's already said that he doesn't give a fuck. Look at all the people.
I know, but that's so like, I'm an immigrant of merit. Like, it took me 3 years of saving and planning, and, like, I had to go through all sorts of background checks. Oh, there's an alarm. I had to go through all sorts of background checks and qualify. And anybody else that I've known that's an immigrant of America, it's like, it's a huge thing. And it costs 10 grand every 2 years to renew your green card. That's $100 a week. So, yeah, to see a president say, like, oh, yeah, we want to let them out. It's like, hang on, what about, there's millions of other people that are trying to emigrate to the country the legal way.
So I was talking to my Papa Joe, my birth family. So he and his wife. So him and his family are all legal. They're all Mexican, all legal. His wife, however, not very legal, which is why I'm not stating the names, obviously. But she's not legal, and I was talking to her, like, what does she think? She's been in this country since she was 6 years old. Like, she got smuggled in. She didn't know, she was a child. All this shit happened. Now she's an adult trying to go through the process, but can't without going back and all this other shit. So I was talking to her, like, what do you think about all these illegal people coming in? And she was like, well, I did it, but they're doing it more legal than I did, and they're getting in less trouble than I would.
Yeah.
And, like, all this other stuff. And she's like, I hate this. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I came out and said that I've been here since I was 6, I would go back or go to jail. Like, they probably wouldn't send her back because look at everyone now. All these immigrants killing people and getting minimum sentences, or raping people and getting minimum sentences. Like,
oh no, it's the crime levels is nuts.
Yeah.
They're like breaking into homes and the beatings is wild.
They think that there was a shooting in, I don't remember the town. I think it was Georgia, but I don't really remember.
Georgia.
There was a shooting in a neighborhood, drive-by shooting. A little boy, a group of people got hurt. A 9-year-old boy, like, bullets came through his window, but he ducked and dodged them. He was fine. But a little kid got injured, I think he got killed. I don't know if he got injured. But a little baby boy got hurt. And they think that the drive-by was from immigrants. That's why they can't find them, because the car wasn't registered, or the car was stolen. They couldn't figure out the guys because no racial identification. Like, they think that they're immigrants because of this shit. And there's, like, just more immigrant, like, issues happening around the world. And there was a girl that recorded an Uber ride with this guy. He said that if she was Muslim, he would kidnap her.
Well, maybe, okay, but what was the context? And I'm just like, I'm not asking for kind of, but I'm like, how did the conversation in an Uber ride, you're sitting in the back and all of a sudden the guy's like,
because she looked,
like, I'm taking it like she was cute, and he was kind of like, I'd kidnap you.
She looked a little Middle Eastern, like, she had, like, that little look, but she wasn't wearing, like...
She didn't have a hijab on.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why I couldn't think of the word, but she didn't have anything on, but she looked a little Middle Eastern. Like, I kind of look a little Middle Eastern. Most people look a little Middle Eastern if they have a little color. At least that's the stereotype. But because she looked Middle Eastern, the Uber driver asked if she was Muslim or anything, and she was like, no, I'm not. And then he was like, oh, well, I'm Islamic or whatever because of all the wars going on. Like, if you were Muslim, I'd have to kidnap you for our cause. Like, we need the woman.
And he wasn't being funny? He wasn't trying to make her laugh?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
He was just saying it. He was like, yeah, we need the woman. Like, we're kidnapping. And she was like, don't you have women on your side? And he was like, yeah, but Muslim women, we kidnap them. We kidnap the women and children. I'm like, what? Like, the fact that she recorded that, got that on video, okay? It was in his face. Like, I'm not sure if it was real or not, but the fact that I feel like it was real just because I have that kind of mindset and I'm pretty gullible. But there's also no evidence that it wasn't real. She didn't get kidnapped. She got dropped off safely. She's fine. But she uploaded the video and was like, what the fuck? You know?
What the fuck? Meanwhile, back in reality, sipping her coffee with a Cartier ring on, we are getting ready to go to the gym. I'm going to have a spotter. My training partner is going to spot me, and Aubry is going to operate the camera. She might cry, but she's going to do my warm-up with me, which is going to be 10 minutes on a machine, and then just the sets. Just two warm-up sets, and then I go all balls in. So she spots me for my balls in set, and then just does the warm-ups with me.
Hold your balls?
You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. You can hold my balls in the middle of the gym floor and be like, these are my balls. No one else's balls are like these. These are mine. I'm
gonna drag you around by your balls to every girl and be like, this is mine.
Okay, I don't know about
this is mine. You help him, I will come back and chop your balls off too.
You can look, but you can't touch. Okay, you can touch, but you can't taste. You can taste, but you can't swallow. There you go. Anyway.
But spitters are quitters.
Spitters are quitters. Yeah, exactly. You need to spit it back out onto your hand and rub it into your face so you get a nice face mask. Look at her skin. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Look, see that? It's all my Celtic iron every night before bed. Anyway.
It's kind of funny because that's very fucking true.
There you go. If you want to see the workout video, go check out my channel, The Celtic Iron. And if you want to see the try-on haul video, go check out Aubry42. And what's coming out on OF tonight? Oh wait, no,
we have tons of camping vids coming out today and all this weekend on OnlyFans and Pornhub.
And many vids.
And on many vids.
And clips for sale. If you're watching this, your customer service, it leaves a little to be desired. Okay? You
clips
people
for sale, you guys suck.
You guys are idiots. I don't like it. You're janky. You're kind of bullshitty, you know? But anyway. Take me to your dealer. There you go. Better out than in.
I tooted.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Yeah.